Okay, and we're back with Steins. Okay, so give me a second. Just let me start it. Well, where is this Steins? Okay, yeah. So what happened is that last time we played, we found out that well, in the first stream we found out that Maxi Kurisu died, and then something happened. Something happened, and in the second stream we found out that she's alive. So like after sending them the message on the phone. Okay, so most probably we've, in a sense, something, either he's dreaming or something weird happened. Okay, and now we're actually in front of Rajikan. Okay, because in the first room we found out that there's a satellite that landed nicely on top, and now in this part that the satellite actually crashed on top of this building here. Okay, and the press conference about the time traveling one, it's it didn't exist. So that's a weird, how should I say this? That's a weird thing that is happening. Okay, and we haven't found out yet. But I can guess everybody can have a rough guess about it. Okay, give me a second. Okay, because I don't know why my guy character always slanted to one side. Oh yeah, maxed it out. Okay, load. Wait. I didn't save, or maybe, oh yeah, maybe it's quick save, quick load. Is this here? Maybe this is it. Let me double check. No, it's not this one. I really forget to save that the other day. Okay, then we have to skip. And I also need to reply to the mail. Back Gero Froggy. Then I can't believe I forget to save last time. E for skip. Did I finish this?
Do you have anything? No.
Give me a second. See if there's any more mail. We went through all of these in the second stream. Somewhere about I remember stopping somewhere at we see the girl in the thumbnail. Okay, mail. Receiving mail. Mail. Daru. Just the body, right? No comment on Daru. Okay. Skip. Skip. Oops. Skip. We've gone through this. Lukako. There's nothing underlined, so most probably like there's nothing. Yeah, supposed to be somewhere here. I remember because I ended the stream. Yes, here. Okay, fine. I should save here. And there, in front of me, stands a woman holding her phone in front of her face. She took a picture. Her phone was clearly pointed at me. I tried to cover my face, but not quick enough. I turned around just to make sure that she wasn't pointing it at someone behind me, but that doesn't seem to be the case. She's still staring at her phone. Without even glancing at me, she turns around and points her phone at some other pedestrians. Maybe she's just taking photos of everyone at the scene and not just me. But still, I need to have a word with her. The organization is after me, so I can't risk that photo getting out.
Wait!
Wait. Is she so engrossed in her photography that she doesn't even notice me? Or did she not catch my magnificent native level English?
ジョー、そこで携帯カメラを使っているあなた、待ってください。
Oh, by the way, the voice actor, he actually did like some live events, okay, and he had to pronounce things in English, or was it answer in English? Well, basically, he speaks in English, and it's very funny. She turns back, finally noticing me, and of course, her phone turns with her.
よせ、通るんじゃない。まさか機関の差し金か。
She completely ignores my objection, and then she goes back to looking at her phone.
質問に答えてもらいたいんですがね。あなたは機関の人間か。
If she is, then I may have to take suitable measures.
違うのか。
You're not? Probably not organization spy.
違うとしても問題がありますよ。俺の写真を持っていると機関に知られれば、あなたにも奴らの魔の手が伸びるかもしれない。とにかく今撮った俺の写真を即刻削除してほしい。
Will she do that? Is she even listening?
謝る。
Wow, she finally speaks. Just a whisper, but it's something.
不快にさせたなら。
She lowers her head slightly in a bow. Or at least I think it's a bow. She's been looking down all this time, so I really can't tell.
謝るより先に写真を削除してほしいわけだが。
風景撮ってた。
Her fingers dance across her phone's keys with impressive speed, exactly the opposite of her annoyingly slow speech pattern.
風景を撮っていた？観光客？
Or she's one of the people who came to see the satellite. In that case, why did she take a picture of me? She shakes her head without looking at me.
証明。自分が今日どこを歩いたか。
Lady ignored me and apparently sightseeing in Akihabara.
変なやつだな。
桐生萌か。
Kiryu.
名前。
Moeka. That's nice, but I just want her to delete that photo.
聞きたいことがある。いい？
What is it?
それより写真を。
都市伝説。秋葉原の。
What urban
知
legend?
らない？
Which one? What is she talking about? Don't tell me this is a brilliant but insane mad scientist said to be lurking in Akihabara, and now that brilliant but insane mad scientist is target of every assassin in the underworld?
俺はこの町に長く居すぎたのかもしれん。だがそろそろ潮時か。
Who would target you, Akihabara? You were such a bad thought. I'm glad.
幻のレトロ PC。
レトロ PC？
Retro PC? Okay. She replies with a nod or something like a
秋葉
nod.
原のどこかにあるらしくて、それが。
そうか。
Nothing about the mad scientist. I'm relieved but also disappointed. Pick one, okay? At any rate, this is the first time I heard about a Phantom retro PC.
幻のレトロ PC というとキュッパチあたりか
98? That's the first model that comes to my mind. But are 98s really that hard to find? She shakes her head slightly, or something like a shake.
いいえ、これ
What is it? She turns the phone towards me. The screen shows an oddly shaped computer. It's hard to tell since the picture's monochrome, but it looks like some kind of PC. It looks kind of familiar.
IBN 5100
IBN 5100?
ジョン・タイターが手に入れようとした PC か
Her fingers twitch, I think.
見たことは
You've seen one?
名前を知ってるぐらいだ
Coincidence? No.
これもシュタインズゲートの選択かもしれん
詳しい人知らない
ダルならば詳しく知っているかもなそいつは俺のマイフェイバリットライトアームであるスーパーハッカーでな
Sounds so wrong.
MI6 の中枢にすらハッキングできる実力の持ち主なのだ
MI6, if I'm not wrong, is the UK version. If I'm not wrong, let's double check. Tips list. Yep. The UK, the government organization responsible for foreign military operations. MI6 means of Military Intelligence Section 6. However, its formal name is the Secret Intelligence Service. So this is like basically the CIA. The MI6 part is a slight exaggeration. If that ever did happen, Men in Black would break down our door and take us away. But the super hacker part is true. The depth of his computer knowledge is uncanny. Speaking of Daru, I'm supposed to meet him at May Queen Plus Nyang. I don't have time to stand and chat with some crazy lady that I don't know.
では俺は行く女よメディアスクラムもほどほどにな
Wait, what about the photo? You were so bent on that. Give me a second. Media scrum. During news stories, high public interest, reporters sometimes latch onto persons of interest, bombarding you with questions, prying into their lives, and even camping outside their houses. These activities are a serious invasion of privacy and can inflict mental and emotional stress on the subject. I tried to make a smooth exit, one-liner and everything, but she grabs my sleeve before I can disappear into the crowd.
何をする
メルアド教えて
Why?
何が狙いだ
スーパーハッカーの
I guess she wants to hear Daru's story. It's my fault for mentioning him. Well, I'm meeting up with Daru, so why don't I just take her along? No, wait a second. This could be a devious trap. Maybe he's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru. I'm defenseless without him. My only other ally is Mayuri, whose skills amount to costume design.
断る今ダルを失うわけにはいかん
Okay, so more like, I can't lose Daru right now. I slip past her and start walking past her. She's behind. I glance back. She's following. She's following me. I pick up the pace, but she's still chasing me. He's not that
俺の
athletic.
後ろを歩くな
Unperturbed, she shows her phone again. On the screen is a picture of me that she took.
ゲーまだ削除していなかったのか
Finally, you realize
教
it?
えてくれたら削除する
この俺を脅すとは貴様何者だ
Sis, who are you? Not who do you work for? I attempted to glare her into submission, but her eyes are already lowered. My glare is ineffective.
私は
What do you think this is? Pokemon battle? She hesitates for a second.
アークリライトのバイト
Arc
なんだ
rewrite.
それは
Yeah.
ヘンプロ秋葉原にある
One of those companies that writes articles for magazines? Is this gloomy lady really fit? Yeah, is she really fit for it?
様、俺の写真を無断で記事にするつもりだな。
The mad scientist of Akihabara unveiled. I can see the headlines now. More like just a mad guy in Akihabara. That's all the organization will need to turn Akihabara into a sea of blood. No, I must avoid that gruesome outcome at all costs. I have no choice.
交換条件に乗ろう。
At any terms, as long as she has that photo, I have no way of knowing what it might be used. I pull out my email address and show it to her. Looking back and forth from my phone to hers, she enters my info with terrifying speed.
そうか。この女、能力者か。
I doubt her power, shining fingers. Her magical thumb type cursed emails at 255 characters per minute. Whoever receives one dies. She's done typing my address. It took all of only 5 seconds.
名前は
おーい、
Doing Kyoma.
マッドサイエンティストだ。
Just mad.
どう書くの？
フェニックスの鳳凰の
Oh.
陰、そして凶悪なる真実。
は？
フェニックスの鳳凰
Oh.
の陰、そして凶悪なる真実だ。
Wait, so it's Ho In. What about Ma? This is the origin of my true name. Explaining the in part of the Ho In would take too long, so I left it out. She enters my name with her head tilted to the side.
こう？
なんだこれは、ふざけるな。
Ho
俺
In
のマナをバカにす
Yoma!
るつもりか。
Ho In Yoma! Ho In Yoma! Ho In Yoma! Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh, this is just too good, man. This is just too good. I need to save this. Wait, I need to save this. This is taking your mama's joke to a whole new level, man. She lowers her head a little more, an apologetic bow, I guess.
ならば携帯を貸せ。俺が入力してやる。
She shakes her head, clutching her phone with both her hands as if to protect it from me. Like a spoiled child who can't let go of a toy, she shields it from me with all her might. What does she think I'm going to do? Her reaction is a little depressing. Anyway, she's obviously not going to hand her phone, so I asked her for her email address that I'll send her a blank mail. She told me her name a few minutes ago, but I forgot already, so I entered her name as Shiny Finger. Why am I standing here in the middle of the street? Let's hurry and send her a blank mail. I don't need to type anything. I just give her my name. I already put her in my contacts. Just send a blank mail to Shiny Finger. She frowns while looking at her own phone, and then she glances my way. I can feel those eyes clear saying, "Hurry up." But I'm hesitant. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to give her my true name. But regardless of how long I hesitate, I don't think that she'll let me go until I send her the mail. She sure is persistent. Looks like I have no choice but to send the email. We exchange a few words, then I get away from her as fast as I can. Did you check that whether
お
she...
帰りなさいませ、ご主人様。
Did you actually check? Fine, okay? I open the door to May Queen Tasnyang, but it looks like question mark over there. Look on the, on the top left here. Okay, this part here. Okay, Nyan, question mark. Okay, Maid Cafe and two familiar cat ear girls greet me with smiles.
オカリンだ。
One of them is fun. Wait, what? Oh, a wig. But here she's called Mayushi Nyanyang. Since she works here, I stop by about twice a month. I guess that will make me a regular customer. Let me guess, Daru basically came every day. Actually, I've never been to any other maid cafe.
おかりん、おかえりなさいませ。
After bowing again, Mayuri gets as if she thought of something.
ねえねえ、おかりん、まゆしーは今気づいたんだけどね。おかりんとおかえりって似てるね。
Whatever.
今日もよく来たにゃん。ゆっくりしていってね。
The other maid who came to greet me, Ferris Nyanyang, her professional name, of course, hits me with her trademark combo attack of cute cat-like gestures. She's May Queen Nyanyan, most popular maid. Even though she and Mayuri are both about the same age, she looks and acts a bit younger.
ダルニャンも来てるにゃん。待ちぼうけしてるにゃん。
Daru frequents this cafe because he's got a crush on Ferris. He offers reads her public blog while muttering, "Ferris, you're so cute," to himself, and he's got it real bad. I keep telling him to choose either 2D or 3D, but he doesn't listen. I also have trouble dealing with this cat girl. She always finds a way to best me.
今日も期間打倒のための極秘会議かにゃ。
ああ、そんなところだ。
フェイリスも混ぜてほしいにゃ。
やめておけ。猫耳メイドが太刀打ちできるほど期間は甘くない。
そんなことないにゃ。フェイリスにはあの非奥義があるのにゃ。きっとお役に立てるにゃ。
What secret technique?
あの非奥義、ついに得得したのか。
Oh my god, this just reminds me of Rukako again.
そうにゃ。ギアナ高地での修行に耐え抜き、師匠の死も乗り越えて、フェイリスはついに手に入れたのにゃ。
Master what? What mentor? Ferris knows my true name Ho in Kyoma. I've also told her about the organization. And now she's more into it than I am. She's always the one to bring up the subject whenever we meet. By the way, this is the first time I've heard of the secret technique or whatever it is.
だから今日まあ約束通りフェイリスも精霊会議に参加させてほしいにゃ。
Spirit conference? She's not letting go. It'll take 30 minutes if I play along with her.
お前、サンクチュアリに行くというのか。ダメだ。いくら非奥義を得得したとはいえ、あの場所はお前にはまだ早すぎる。
そんな約束したにゃ。にゃのに京馬が裏切るっていうのかにゃ。
Lowly maid.
それにあの場所にはフェイリスのお兄ちゃんが。
Nandato! Since when do you have a brother? And what the hell is this spirit conference anyway? Fairy looks at me with actual tears in her eyes. I falter even though I know it's just one of her cutesy acts. Whenever I talk with her, I run out of comeback, which is really unusual for me. And then she takes the initiative, leaving me with nothing to do but listen to her fantasies. I mean, come on, you can only take it so far. There's a very clear difference between her stories and mine. As anyone can see, I speak nothing but the truth. Well, Ferris has only delusions and made up backstory. I always have to play along. That's why I feel like I can never best her.
なんかわからないけど、マユシーもサンクチュアリっていうところに行きたいな。
Great, now look who's joined in. It's just going to get worse from here. I have to end this conversation now.
来なくていい。この話はもう終わりだ。
今日まだけずるいにゃ。そうだよ。マユシーもフェリスちゃんもダメなんてね。オカリンは冷たいと思うのです。
フェリスとは誰だ？
Who's Ferris? Sure.
フェリスちゃんはフェリスちゃんだよ。ねえ。
You forgot her name? What is Ferris and Faris here? Okay, is she talking about Ferris? Is that her real name? Have I been mistaken all this time? That's a disturbing thought.
あのね、 マユシーは言いにくいからフェリスちゃんって短くしてるんだ。
なんだそういうことか。
Oh.
なんだか女学院みたいでそれも悪くないにゃ。
Okay then, moving
いい
on.
からさっさと案内してくれ。俺はいつまでここに立っていればいいんだ。
ごめんなさいにゃ。ご主人様ご案内にゃ。
Table for two? Only one.
マユシ
He's already
ご
said.
案内よろしくにゃんにゃ。任せてにゃんにゃ。
If you hadn't noticed, the cat-eared maid here at May Queen Nyanya are required to add cat sounds, nyas and nyas, to their words with some frequency. Mayuri takes my hand and leads me inside. Apparently, Mayushi Nyanya is the only one who leads customer by the hand like this. It probably comes naturally to her. She doesn't even realize that the effect it has on her customers, and that's why she's second to Paris in popularity at this maid cafe. She guides me to Taru's table. The tables are about 60% full. Among Akiba's maid cafes, May Queen Nyanyang popularity is solid but not booming. Considering what Ferris and the others are wearing, it's more like a cosplay cafe than a maid cafe. Furthermore, the cat ears and Nyanyang dialect is less accessible to low-level otaku and first-timers. On the other hand, those same cat ears are a topic of heated debate among die-hard maid cafe fans. Maids don't have cat ears. Cat ears plus maid equal to double the moe. These two viewpoints clash. This place is one of the older maid cafes in Akihabara, but it doesn't get much media exposure. Maybe that's what makes it more comfortable than most. At least that's what Daru says. He says about this stuff so much that it's been burned into my synapses.
ダルくん、オカリンが来たにゃ。
遅すぎでしょマジで。
Daru sits in front of me but doesn't look my way. He looks upset for some reason.
それで今フェイリスタンと何を話していたか詳しく。
聞きたいのか？どうせダルには理解できない話だと思うが。
Hell, even I didn't get most of it.
ああ、そっち系の話か。フェイリスタンとオカリンの会話は普通のオタじゃついていけない領域に達してるよな。オーラみたいなものが出てるっつうの？二人だけの固有結界張り上がって許さない。絶対にだ。
Wait, I want to check it says here. A type of magecraft in which the user overrides the world with a pocket dimension based on his or her emotional experience, often used in ordinary conversations to speak of couples flirting in public, immersed in their own world, not caring about the pain others that they are inflicting on others.
フェリスちゃんもオカリンのこと気に入ってるみたいだにゃ。
Uh-oh, Daru's gonna be pissed.
お店の子、お店に来るご主人様たちみんな含めてフェリスちゃんのお話についていけるのはね、オカリンだけだもんにゃ。
I'm not even close to keeping up with her.
そんなオカリンに嫉妬。なんという勝ち組。
嘘で塗り固めた女になど興味はない。
今日のお前が言うなすれはここですか？
黙れ浮気野郎めが。二次元の嫁が泣いているぞ。
ぐはー、痛いところ疲れたっす。
Daru theatrically grabs his chest and falls onto the table. I sip from one of the glasses of water that Mayuri brought to our table.
で、ご主人様、ご注文はお決まりですか？
オムライ
Omurai.
ス。それとホットコーヒー。ブラックで。
かしこまりましにゃんにゃん。
After taking my order, Mayuri finds her way towards the counter as if swimming between the rows of table. I hope she doesn't trip.
で、僕になんか用事だった？
Daru asked me without getting up from the table. That's right. In my confrontation with Shining Finger and Catgirl, I almost forgot my original objective. John Titor.
あと1時間ぐらいしたらラボに行くつもりだったんだけど。
Second, reset. I don't know why you always, slanted to the side.
内密で緊急な話があるのだ。
I lean on the table and scan the area without moving my head.
ジョン・タイターは知っているよ
ジョン・タイター？誰？
な。アメリカに10年ほど前に現れた自称未来人だ。お前とは以前
またオカリンのいつもの設定？
設定とか言うな。俺が話すことは全て真実だ。
Well, not all.
めんどくせえ。じゃあ付き合ってやるけどさ、そのタイターってやつが未来人だっていうソースは？
待て、なんでそんな初耳のような言い方をする？
事実初耳だから。
忘れたわけではなく？
自信はないけど。
日本でもそいつに関する本が出ている。
その本を見せてくれたら思い出せるかも。
本当に何も知らないのか？
人の記憶力なんて結構曖昧なもんしょ。デジタルと違ってさ。
Well, it does mean that, but it doesn't word it that way, okay? Saying that, let's say memories are vague, okay? Unlike computers, something like that. This is wrong. I remember talking to Daru about John Titor back in high school. It was only idle talk, so it's possible that Daru forgot about it. Daru is quite the internet addict, but the internet lets you choose what information you want to see. There's no guarantee Daru looked up info on John Titor. If he had, I doubt he would have forgotten so completely. Is my memories are that mistaken, or everyone else's?
だったら IBN5100 については？
へえ、オカリンがそんな PC を知ってるなんてね。やるじゃん。
知っているんだな。
IBN が1975年に発売したモデルっしょ。
Right, that's what John Titor said on Out Channel. He traveled from to 1975 at first, obtained the 500, and then leaped back to 1998.
どんな PC なんだ？
値段高すぎの PC だな。黎明期だったからすげえ高くて、個人には手が出せなかったらしい。IBN の独自技術が詰まった、その当時にしては結構優秀な PC だったんだけどね。IBN は6年後の1981年に IBN-PC っていう大ヒットシリーズを発売してて、そっちの方が有名なわけ。
IBM-PC
つうか僕も IBN5100 の知識はネットのウィキを見たことがあるぐらいだぞ。
It's not like I'm an expert, this is just stuff I read on Wiki.
それが現在の秋葉にあるという都市伝説を聞いたことは？
おうあるある。1ヶ月前ぐらいにネットで話題になったな。で、その噂を聞きつけたアットちゃんの有志が秋葉中のショップを探して回ったんだよ。フレパラのフレンドにゲジネって人がいるんだけど、その人が中心になってね。
Was the main person Frepara? What is Frepara? Popular social, okay, designed to facilitate easy communication with you. Is this Facebook?
あの疾風陣雷のナイトハルトまで出張ってきたらしいけど、結局見つからなかったんだって。
じゃあ都市伝説はデマだったということか？
さあ知らねえ。秋葉にはアンダーグラウンドなショップがたくさんあるし、案外どっかの怪しいショップにひょっこり転がっててもおかしくないんじゃね？
ふむ。なるほど。
My phone suddenly starts vibrating. It stops after about 3 seconds. This is that I got a mail. I can check what you want, but I'm talking to Daru now, so it can probably wait.
それで一つだけ確認したいんだが。
What is it? I scan the eye with my eyes once more, then I lean in close.
IBN5100 は世界滅亡の引き金になるアイテムなんだな。
なんでだよ。引き金にはならないし、世界滅亡もしないっつの。
にゃに？世界滅亡しちゃうのかにゃ？
Uh-oh. Paris brings my omelette rice. She's doing her cat-like gestures while keeping her tray balanced on one hand, a true feline agility. Despite her nyan nonsense, Paris is the consummate professional.
主人様、お待たせしましたにゃんにゃ。オムライスにゃん。
The cat girl puts the omelette rice on the table, then takes a bottle of ketchup from her apron pocket. 世界がやばい。Okay. Say more like doom. It's like the world is in danger. In red letters upon the omelette, it's blank yellow canvas.
世界滅亡前にどうぞ召し上がれ。
うお、世界がやばい、きたー。フェイリスタンの丸文字の可愛さに僕もやばい。
It appears the cuteness has shattered Daru's sanity. I give him a look that says calm down, but to no avail. I smooth out the ketchup with the bottom of my spoon, erasing the ketchup word.
ああ、もったいない。
I'm going to eat it either way.
ダルニャンダルニャン、フェイリス杯の件考えてくれたかにゃ。
ああ、もちろん。僕も参加します。
フェイリス杯？なんだそれは。
What? Yeah, what's that? I take a mouthful of the omelette rice.
次の日曜日にこの店でライネットの大会をやるのにゃ。
Fairy starts dancing in place. I prefer she not jump around like that when people are eating nearby.
フェイリスはその幹事である実行委員長、つまり言い出しっぺなのにゃ。
Okay, let's just answer. Shining your finger. I mailed you as soon as I could. My name is Kiri Moeka. I'm 20 years old. 20 years old and an editor? What? I believe I... Archery rights... Man, this is long. Hell long.
よかったら今日も参加するにゃ。参加費はドリンク込みで1000円。フェイリスに勝てた人には商品として手作り料理を振る舞うにゃ。
無理無理。オカリンはライネットには詳しくないんだ。
にゃー、面白いのに。
いいんだ、俺は。
I stop shoveling the omelette rice into my mouth, then I deliver a melancholy sigh.
ライネットアクセスバトラーズか。その名を聞くたびチャンピオンだったあいつのことを思い出す。
Let me guess, it's still new.
あれからもう2年になるのか。いや、なんでもない。今のは
Let me guess, it's still new. It's still new.
にゃにゃ、すっごく思わせぶりな態度だったのにゃ。あいつって誰にゃ。
You forget.
多分
He
存在
doesn't
しない
know.
んじゃね。ライネットって公式大会が始まったのは1年前ぐらいだし。
Told you. Told you.
今日もあの人のことまだ忘れられないのかにゃ。
は
確かにあの頃あの人フェイリスのお兄ちゃんとキョウマはとっても仲が良くて、フェイリスも嫉妬しちゃうぐらいだったにゃ。
Damn it, she took my story and ran with it again. I never even said anything about him him being her brother. Hell, I don't even know Ferris even has siblings. I shouldn't have talked about stuff like this in front of Ferris.
でも
Learn your lesson?
いい加減思い出にばかりすがるのはやめるにゃ。
Her shouting resounds throughout the store. Her finger snaps at me.
フェイリスは辛くても辛いからこそお兄ちゃんの意志を継いでライネッターになったんだにゃ。覚えてるかにゃ。お兄ちゃんがいつも言ってた言葉。いつかライネットで世界に平和をもたらそうって。
This is...
フェイリス、コーヒー持ってきて。
にゃにゃ。
I present my empty plate to Ferris. I always eat quickly. It's a habit I picked up naturally during my years on the run from the organization. Screw the slow food trend.
かしこまりましたにゃ。少々お待ちください。
Ferris takes the dish and heads back to the counter. Whew, I wish if I let things go as they were, I would have to play it off for another 10 minutes in a fantasy world.
フェイリスタンは知る人ぞ知る実力派ライネッターなんだぜ。
The other explained with a wry smile.
非公式の野良試合では400戦無敗なのさ。
ヒクソンかよ。
Rickson. Daru ignores my perfect.
フェイリスタンが
retort.
公式大会に出ないのが残念だよ。出れば優勝間違いなしなのに。
Why doesn't she join it? Is she
なんで出
hiding?
ないんだ？
Thank you for asking
この
that.
店のご主人様たちを第一に考えてるってことっしょ。店に迷惑をかけてまで大会には出ないってスタンス？メイドの鏡だろマジで。
Okay, give me a second. I want to drink some water. I'm gonna take my water. Okay, I'm back. So give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Sit down and I need to reset my position again.
それにマユシと同い年だから学校も行かなきゃいけないだろうし。
Oh yeah.
店に迷惑かけないと言っておきながら、フェイリス杯なるものを店で開くのか？
細けいことはいいんだよ。とりあえずフェイリスタンは可愛い。可愛いは正義。猫耳ロリメイドはけしからん。性的な意味で。それでいいだろう。
お前は結局2次元派なのか3次元派なのか、どちらなのだ？
あえて言おう。バイであると。
Bi?
いろいろとフリーダムだな、ダルは。
Oh, not bisexual, bi-dimensional.
よく言われます。さあせん。
Okay, Daru usually doesn't show enthusiasm for anything. The exceptions are Moe and Paris. I wish you were this passionate about our experiments. There's a male? The final battle is close at hand. You're more perceptive than I thought. So now you can understand what's at stake. The red Southern Cross will soon hatch. Time has come for Paris to journey to the sanctuary and prepare for... I can't say no more. Yeah. Impossible. You mean it's already hatching? My fact, that's just slowing down time, not reversing it. Who gives a shit about time machine? Give me stock prices. Okay? It uses triple cylinders and clear black holes, doesn't it? Just like you said 10 years ago. And your time machine is a 1970s Chevy. Oh gosh, shut up. Cutie scum. Okay, the twin paradox and the Hiroshima effect are different. Time traveler, lol. Diamond title, lol. Okay, a Chevy is an American car, right? I'd rather go German with a BMW, lol. By triple cylinders, you refer to the Tipler machine? Well, what? A Tipler cylinder would have to be 10 kilometers in diameter, 1,000 kilometers long, and a mass equal to the sun, and revolves 2,500 times per second to become a time machine. How do you fit that onto a Chevy? Even if you could, a Tipler machine can't travel far back in time and the moment its creation. Okay, our channel is not your blog. I want to hear from Titor. Okay, this is a surprise. Does this mean people in this age already know about my time machine? Did you really encounter me 10 years ago? If so, then it must have been another world life. I, at least, have not gone to the year 2000. In any case, the important point is the rotating black hole has the same effect as the Tipler cylinder. You can learn more about the curved black holes by studying the Penrose diagram or Tipler calculations. My time machine works by generating pair of curved black holes. In Japanese, please. Titor came 10 years ago. Source. What are curved black holes? Explain using Bubison. Oh, erotic one. I'll pay 1,000 yen to ride your time machine. Not a yen more. Real deal. Source is host on delusions, lol. Real deal. He didn't deny it. All about holding crazy train. Prepare for a train ride. How do black holes? How do you get black holes to spin? Don't tell me you wait until you find one spinning event naturally. That's ridiculous. How do you pass through the singularity? There's no way a Chevy can withstand the pressure. Why the short explanation, John? You stupid? Wanna die? Still no stock prices? This is a delusion. I know for a fact that Titor posted 10 years ago. There's even a book about it. Search the used bookstore if you don't believe me. His Chevy has a gravity distortion unit. That's what he said 10 years ago. Yes, it does have a gravity distortion unit. My time machine is not perfect. It was built by a third party who reverse engineered SERN's design. The gravity distortion unit is a little unstable. First, the unit produces a micro-singularity that injects electrons to induce rapid rotation. This generates a low gravity sine wave. As the time machine passes through the singularity, the gravity distortion unit regulates the pressure to ensure safe passage. I'm not a specialist, so I cannot explain the mechanics any further. Let me just say that curved black holes can be manufactured. I assume everyone's aware of CERN's current experiment with black hole creation. Unstable? Sounds genius. It sounds dangerous. Oh, Titor's black holes are gonna swallow the Earth. He's not just a mass murderer, he's trying to wipe out the entire human race. Find his parents before it's too late. It's not that you won't explain, it's that you can't, lol. Man, I wish that this is quite long, but you do get the feeling that it's 2chan. I set destination with the VGL system. That's the variable gravity lock. It's functioned by reading the local gravity and the destination and locking the Tipler sine wave onto the location. By locking onto Earth's gravity, it ensures that I don't end up floating in space. It uses 4 cesium clocks to make the calculation, so the margin of error is negligible. Powin needs to shut up, lol. I never heard of any Titans 10 years ago, so the universe is deep in Titor shit. The same information was in Titor's book. All you could have done is post 10-year-old copy pasta. Anyone could do that. How do I know that you are the real Titor? John Tan Somue, my waifu. I recognize different opinions. I'm feeling more and more disappointed. Still nothing concrete. Nice try, I guess, but I won't be fooled. Whoa, I shouldn't waste all day on Ads channel. We have more important things to deal with. Namely the phone wave. Okay, name subject to change. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time I figure out what's going on with that thing. Earlier I asked Daru to connect the phone wave, name subject to change, to the computer. I finished setting it up yesterday, and now he's about to do a quick wire work in the development room.
なあ、ダル。なぜペケロッパなのだ?
What's with the Pekeropa? Wait. Oopsie, wrong. A 16-bit PC sold in Japan in the late 1980s. Its peculiar twin tower case was dubbed the Manhattan shape. Okay? The singularity. In astrophysics, a point of gravity, singularities are predicted to exist at the center of black holes. However, since it is impossible to observe the interior of a singularity, the existence of such can't be proven. In a black hole, the singularity is formed by gravitational collapse of a dying star. For example, imagine a star millions of kilometers in diameter. Now imagine the entire star's mass compressed into smaller than that period at the end of this sentence. That is a singularity. Doesn't make that clear.
ロマンだからに決まってんじゃん、上皇。
主人公が日本人なのにオッドアイである理由のようなものか。
全然意味がわからん。
ロマンだ。
It's cool.
ロマンならしょうがないな。
Give me a second. Oh.
いずれにしてもラボには他に空いてる PC がなかったんだよ。
お前の最新 PC は？
Are you crazy?
ふざけんな。こんなわけのわからんものにつなげて、もし動作が遅くなったらどうすんだよ。
Okay, selfish bastard. You are the selfish one. Besides, we made the phone wave name subject to change together. It's a crazy machine.
そういえば、ゲル化については調べてきたん？
ああ、今朝大学に行ってきた。
Why would a banana jellyfly? What kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだが、分子レベルでズタズタだった。
Wait. Shredded at molecular level?
ズタズタ？
総転移とかそういうレベルではなかった。バナナではない何かになっていた。
腐食した可能性はないか。2分間チンしたぐらいで腐るはずないもんな。
Yeah.
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ。
Fractal structures? Let's check. What is fractal structure? In geometry, a structure that demonstrates self-similarity, the smallest portion of fractal structure will appear similar to the whole. Common examples of the fractal structure are snowflakes on and coastline.
メンガーのスポンジだっけ？
ああ、バナナにフラクタル図形の穴をナノレベルで無限に開けていったような感じ。
なんかやばくね？何が起きてるんだろ
う？ Yeah.
俺には一つ仮説がある。
What? Adding a dramatic pause to build tension? The results waiting for me to continue?
電子レンジの電磁波の影響という仮説だ。
Yeah, but how?
それってどういう？
俺の推測が正しければ、電話レンジ過去仮はとんでもない殺傷兵器になりうる。軍事に転用すれば戦争の歴史が塗り替わるだろう。
Like that would happen. I twist my lips into a maniacal grin. Then I whip out my phone and put it into my ear.
計画
Onto
は
my ear.
第2段階を迎えた。
計画 means plan, by the way.
あ、いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。グランドジャッジメントは近いのだとな。
グランドジャッジ
全て
メント。
はシュタインズゲートの意志であり、人類はそれに抗うことはできん。プサイ、コングル
コングルー。
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつうの。接続終わったぜ。
I want to explain why he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact will be a betrayal. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organization. The phone wave, name subject to change, is now an insightful mass of wires. All we did was hook it up to a computer, yet it turned out to be something a MacGyver would put together. More like, it's probably MacGyver. Okay, now we can access the microwave terminal mode and see exactly what's going on in the computer's brain.
で、どうする？
Before that, check it. See the attachment. the holders of original sin, also known as the prophets. Among them is a girl known as the fallen angels. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, before that, let's check this. Attachment. Okay, that. What about Mayuri? No attachment? Oh, I think that those are the one that I replied, is it? Yeah, these are all I replied.
バナナは用意してある。
Just before I left my May Queen plus Nyanya, Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas, pay for money. She's too nice for her own good. Maybe she didn't even consider that would happen. By now, you think she know that I'll buy bananas? I'm going to experiment on them. And so I put it in. I thought you said you're gonna put one of them.
丸々使うとまたマユシがしょんぼりしちゃうんじゃね？それマユシのお金で買ってきたんだろ？
Yeah.
奴から提供された研究費だ。
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし、一本でいいよ一本で。
Yeah. It's not your money. Daru retrieves the bananas, peels one off the bunch, and sticks it in back inside the phone wave, name subject to change.
実験に金をケチるようでは、世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
作り変えたいと思ってんのはオカリンだけだって。
He lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man.
ほら、
You're
早く
the
携
one
帯
who
からタイ
said?
マー入力よろ。
Right, now where did I put my phone? Phone. Now where did I put my phone? Phone wave. Call complete. Instant access.
RENG こちらは電話レンジ仮です。
The Moisey guidance system.
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。シャープボタンを押した後、
マユシーガイダンスにスキップ機能をつけておくんだった。待たされるとイライラする。
例えば1分2分ならシャープ
It's finally over.
120
120 sharp. Complete. The turntable inside the phone wave, name subject to change, begins to spin backwards.
2分は結構長いんだよな。
It doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had the timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function, or whatever it is, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we have experimented with 60 and 80 seconds too. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect.
でもさ、マジで電磁波のせいだったら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっちゃってんのか？
While still looking bored, Daru finally gets into a discussion at hand.
お前は電話レンジ仮の中に入ってチンされたことがあるのか？
そもそも入れない罠。つうか、電磁波の影響ってソースは？
あえて言うならば、マッドサイエンティストとしての勘だ。
You're just
本当
mad.
なしとか。
かつてエジソンはこう言った。1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ、ひらめけと。
天才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力じゃなかった？
Uh-oh.
残念だったな。近年ではそれは誤って広まったものだというのが常識になっているのだ。ふわっ
エジソンが言ったん？ひらめけって。
Be inspired?
そう、ひらめけとだ。
Bullshit. I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. At least that's what the wiki say.
ゆえに天才マッドサイエンティストである俺は常に ひらめ
The phone wave subject to change rings.
しかしチンをしたところでゲル状になるだけで新しい発見など何もないよな。
It feels like I wasted 120 seconds on nothing. Daru opens the phone wave, name subject to change, and peeks inside.
おお
What? He rubs his eye, blinks several times, then resumes staring into the
何をし
microwave.
ている？
いや、あれ、消えた。
消えたって何が？
What's gone?
バナナが。
What is he talking about? I push Daru aside and look into the phone wave, name subject to change.
ない。
No, there's nothing inside. The banana vanished without a trace. Great! You discovered teleportation. After a short pause to collect myself, I whip up my phone and speak into silence.
俺だ。厄介なことになった。俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目覚めさせてしまったらしい。
What is it?
とんでもないものって何ぞ？
I ignore Daru's panic cry. I surprised you, my heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm.
今すぐに緊急要請666号クーリングオフを発動させろ。何？政府の承認？バカか！そんなことを言ってる場合ではない。このままではこの国が吹っ飛ぶぞ。
I put my phone away after yelling.
ジエンオツ。
うるさいフェルスのストーカー。それでバナナはどこに隠した？
誰がストーカーだよ。
バナナを出して。手品でも披露して得意になっているつもりか？
隠したのはオカリンだろ。
Uncomfortable silence. I realize my throat is dry.
なんで消えたんだよ。
知らんがな。
どこに行った？バナナ！バナナ！
Banana! I take the turntable out of the microwave, scour every nook and cranny, but find neither peel nor stem of the banana.
そうか。わかったぞ。これは電磁波兵器などではなくテレポートが可能な電子レンジだったのだ。
なんだってってそんな無茶な。
でなければこの密室からバナナが消えるはずがない。
Then do it again!
ひとまず冷静になるべきじゃね？
そうだな。
I know, I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down. Seriously, that will calm you down? I'll reach out for a bunch of bananas. Impossible. Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave, name subject to change. But now there's no sign of a banana that was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas.
なんじゃこりゃ。どうなってんだ？
Daru notices it too. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop him.
誰よ！このラボに今バナナはいくつある？
多分このバナナだけ。
このゲルバナがくっついているところはお前がさっきちぎった場所か？
わかんねえ。そこまで確認してないし。このゲルバナ完全にくっついてるな。
No cuts or anything. Aside from jellification, it looks completely normal.
なあ、誰？これってもしかして？
Time machine. Time machine da. The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again, but I must. Because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, But if I were to explain what I saw, the banana that was inside the phone wave inside the change returned instantly to its bunch. In other words,
テレポートだったりするんじゃないか？
it's more of what?
興味深い実験してますね。
誰だ？
My heart skipped a beat. I turned towards the voice in surprise and get pierced by a sharp stare.
バカだ。なぜ貴様がここに？若干18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才。囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女。そしてまたの名を
ザ・ゾ
ゾンビマキセ・クリス。
ザ・ゾンビ。
説明セリフをつ。
誰がゾンビだ？誰が？
一体どういうことだ？何が目的でここへ？
あなたに会いに来たの。岡部倫太郎さん。じゃなくて、
Holy
京馬さんだった？
Wait, how the hell does she know my real name? I never spoken in front of her.
そうか。やはり貴様、機関に所属するエージェント。しかも
Agent.
特殊能力者だな。それならば不死であることもうなずける。
だから死んでないって勝手に殺さないでくださいよ。橋田さん、この人何とかしてもらえませんか？
Wait, she even knows. She even knows it?
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたからオカリンは混乱してると思われ。
Let me guess, she talked to him before. Daru doesn't seem to be fazed by this girl's entrance. Why?
誰？裏切ったのか？
オカリン暴走しすぎ。
マキセ・クリスに弱みを握られたか？それとも色化に惑わされたか？
I glare at Kurisu. He's my right-hand man. How dare you?
許さんぞこのビーチが！
このビーチが！
落ち着け。
Kurisu's eyes flashed dangerously, I think. Such intensity from an 18-year-old girl. Maybe she didn't resurrect after all. First step. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine constructed to replace the dead Kurisu. Isn't that it? For now, I'll do as I'm
この
told.
場所のことは昨日講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたの。あなたの名前もね。
That's all? The truth is, well, kind of a letdown.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな。
そうです。私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実なのか、単なるセクハラの言い訳なのか、それについての回答が欲しくて。
Now that she mentioned it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. Well, I suppose I could be grateful she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice do I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right?
でも、今のあなたの振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。つまり、私の予測が証明されたということ。
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおうか。お前は俺を誤解している。
It says here that you misunderstood me. I must clear my name or I'll be labeled as a perv forever.
まあ、そのことは今はいいんです。
いいのか？
いいのか? That's a relief. I was sure she was going to call the police. But that's for now part bothers me. Kurisu enters the development room with a quick and confident stride. Even though she's 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Not much in chest though. Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru to the corners. Can't she tell that this area is off limits?
そういえば、まともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めまして、よろしく。
She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
She can? This girl genius is asking for handshake? We only met yesterday and just a moment ago she was on the verge of calling the cops.
欧米か？
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
欧米か。
I look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails, not unnecessary nail polish. I stare, fixated. Slowly, I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heels so I can flee at a moment's notice. Marjorie. Daru was taking a nap earlier. I think he has sleep apnea. It really surprised me when he stopped breathing. I told him he should lose weight, but he won't listen, Okari. You should talk to him too. I lightly grabbed the tip of Kurisu's index finger between my thumb and then instantly let it go.
ビビりすぎ。
You're too afraid.
身にまとう殺気が半端ないからな。これが俗に言うマーシャルアーツか。
マーシャルアーツか。
俗に言わないわよ。
では忍者。
忍者。
言わないっつってんだろ。
Damn it, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary at some
アメリ
time
カ
too.
育ちならばNice to meet you と満面の笑みを浮かべながら握手を求めるのが普通だろう。はや、むしろハグを求めるぐらいするべきだ。
Perhaps there's too much to expect from a killing machine.
どんな偏見よそれ。
Kurisu sighed. She's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phone wave, name subject to change. The bananas which has just exhibited a most unusual phenomenon. Of the bunch, one has been completely jellified.
これ本当に興味深いですね。
Kurisu brings her face closer to get a good look.
ピンセットあります？
ない。
Nice.
そう。
Then Kurisu snaps her gelatinous the gelatinous with her index finger. She buries her beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into slimy banana.
何をする？希少な実験データを。
グズグズね。
Kurisu extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertip. She puts that fingertip into a... What?
味はなしか。まず。
She says it with a straight face.
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。よみがえりし者よ。そんなに腹が減っているならば、バナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろう。
いりません。
そもそもあのバナナ眉しのじゃん。
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っているのだ。
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんですか。
Oh, this is gonna... Daru is gonna be... Okay. Watch.
変態のバナナ。
Daru starts shaking as if he's been electrocuted. What's wrong?
変態のバナナを食べる。ぐずぐず。指くわえる。まずと顔をしかめる。
Looks like his cranial pervert processor is... His CPP is overclocking.
マキセシ。今のもう一度お願いできる？できれば悔しそうな顔でよろ。
Oh God.
はい。
ほら、変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんかって。できればその後で、でも、もう付け加えてくれるとなおグッド。
Suddenly, Kurisu's face turns bright red.
だるよ。お前はどうしようもないクズだし、最低の変態だが、今回ばかりはよくやったと言っておこう。
Yokuyata! Payback is sweet. Now to follow up for maximum combo, let's show this conceited little girl how true adults fight.
それで、マキセクリス、お前は今、何を想像したのだ？ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。さあ言え、天才少女、天才がどんな妄想をしたのか、ご考説願おうではないか。
バカ。
Kurisu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotions after all. That rules out the robotic killing machine. I feel refreshed. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man. Always get the job done.
あんたたち 二人とも変態だったのね。
いや
Don't admit it, you idiot.
お前に言われたくはない。
オーケー。生意気な振る舞いについては謝ります。
Chris sighs deeply and turns back to us. Her composure has already returned.
その原因があなた方のセクハラ行為にあったとしても、今は不問にする。
I wish you could say it for stop saying for now. It's like he's going to call the cops on me later.
詳しく教えてください。このバナナのことと、それとそっちの。
電話レンジかっこ仮。Glances at the phone wave, name subject to change.
電子レンジのこと。
トップシークレットだ。あえて部外者のお前に一つだけ教えてやれるとするなら、こいつの名前は電話レンジカッコ仮だということぐらいだ。
カッコ仮？何それ？
そのままの意味だ。名前はまだ仮なのだ。
It's like provisional name. Okay, it's not like it's weak.
名前なんてどうでもいい。
だが、名前以外は教えることはできないぞ。
でもさオカリン、マキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ。
それは。
Well, she is a genius. She would have to be able to defeat my sharp wit. So we can trust her intellect at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Plus, she has danger written all over her face. Not to mention she's a little scary too. Then I get a great idea.
ニヤニヤしちゃって。また何か変態チックなこと考えてる？
クリスティーナと言ったか、貴様。
クリスティーナ。
誰がクリスティーナだ？一言も言っとらんわ。
Christina sounds like the Hollywood film star. It definitely has more flavor than her real
このレ
name.
ンジの秘密を教えてほしければ、俺と取引してもらおうか。
What is it?
何よ？
まず一つ、貴様にはラボメンとなってもらう。
ラボメン？
ラーメン？
ラーメン？
ラボメンだバカ者。ラボラトリーメンバ
ー。研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私、8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
8月中、by mid-August?
他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらうさ。もし破ったら、貴様がむっつりスケベの変？
鬼畜だなオカリン。そのサイエンス発売されたら5冊買う。
ラボメンとなった暁には帰国するまでゲストとしてその頭脳を我がラボのために役立ててもらって結構だ。
偉そうに。詳しく契約書を見せて。
そんなものはない。ここはサークルであって会社ではないのだ。
知識を提供するだけなら OK です。ただし他に変態的な
取って食ったりしないから安心しろ。
We don't bite.
セクハラはする気？
しないっつの。
さっきあなたまず一つって言いましたよね。二つ目があるんでしょ？それが変態的要求の可能性が。
二つ目の条件はこの俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について全て不問にすることだ。
オカリンちっちゃい。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。そこにしびれる憧れる。
ダルに言われたくない。ちなみにダルのセクハラ行為はこの件に含まれない。
Give us again. Full quote. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. A quotation from popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventure. It often used to sarcastic in reference to negative characters, traits such as pettiness.
そっちは二人で話し合え。
なんだとこら、ふざけるな。
ふざけるな。
こちらからの要求は以上だ。この2点を飲めないのなら今すぐお引き取り願おう。さあどうする？悪くない取引だと思うがな。
あんた とってでしょ。
Yeah. Kurisu put her fingers to her brow and shakes her head in an exaggerated
まったく
posture.
ノルアドレナリンが過剰分泌されてる気分よ。開いた口が塞がらないわ。
貴様が顎関節症になろうとしたことではない。要求を飲むか飲まないか、さあ答えろクリスティーナ。
Christina!
だからティーナってつけるな。私はクリス。
Tina. Kurisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated postures? Sooner or later she'll say damn or oh my god or bull.
オーケー。取引する。
いい返事だ。今この瞬間、君はラボメンナンバー004となった。歓迎しようクリスティーナ。いや、ザ・ゾンビよ。
The zombie, yo.
どっちも間違ってるからちゃんと呼べ。おーい。
We spend a minute staring at each other down. Kurisu the first to look away. He does it in a way say, good grief.
子供ですね。
何か言ったか？天才変態少女。
ああもう以後変態禁止。私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないからもう許して。
わかればいいのだ。では本題に入ろう。ダルよ、クリスティーナに。
ティーナも禁止。
クリス君にこれまでに我々が行った実験について説明してやりたまえ。
だが断る。
Okay, Juju's bizarre on the internet is frequently as a cool way to return someone down. In the end, I'm the one who has to explain. Along the line, I also relate the tale of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kurisu, of course. But I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave, same subject to change. Kurisu didn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand as expected of a genius.
やっぱり興味深いわ。
貴様の見解を聞こ
少なくとも電磁波兵器やテレポートだっていうくだらない仮説は捨てるべきですね。
The lady doth protest too much.
もう一度実験してみてもいい？私もこの目で見てみたいの。
Without waiting for our approval, Kurisu plucks an untouched banana and sticks it in the microwave, then starts entering the commands on her phone. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake the feeling that she's really enjoying herself. I can't put my finger on why, call it a hunch. But I mean, she's a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experimenting?
岡部さんと橋田さんはバナナの方を見てて。
う。俺に指図しないでもらおうか。俺はマッドサイエンティストの方を。
いいからバナナから目を離さないでください。
Okay, she says. Daru and I do as I told and stare at the bananas. Truth to be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyway. After missing the first time, we are determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes.
60秒経過。何か変化は？
ないな。
Nope. Any second now, the jellified banana should reappear on the stem. If it only happens once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But if it happens twice, then that's a proof that something's going on. And then Kurisu will have to admit, I, the Greek Kyoin Kyoma, have invented humanity's first teleporter. I keep staring at the bananas in anticipation.
100秒。
A few moments after Kurisu report,
お、
a gel banana suddenly appeared without a sound. Now there are two of them on the bunch. It happens so fast, it happens faster than a blink in an eye.
出てきた。
I'm at loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Kurisu peeks into the microwave, thumps.
そっちはどうだった？
104秒経過した時に消えちゃった。いきなり
She's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon.
やはりテレポートなのだよ。人類史上初のな。
Teresa quickly calms down. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to herself.
瞬間移動なんてそんなのありえるの？でも実際に移動したし信じられないけど。量子テレポートかな。いやいや、あれは量子レベルでの話だし。
現実から目を背けるな。その目で見たものが全てだ。
She gives out a stump look. Her eyes are like a sniper's, hard and keen.
本当にテレポートなの？結論ありきで考えるのは危険よ。
ならば天才少女よ。今の現象は何だというのだ。
Time travel.
整理しよう。バナナの房や冷凍唐揚げの時はテレポートしなかった。
例えばテレポートできるものの大きさに限度があるのかもしれん。
唐揚げってバナナより小さいじゃない。
実験にはいつも同じ唐揚げを使っていた。ワンパック12個入りだ。
Okay, Mayuri only buys her favorite juicy chicken number 1.
そうなると結構な量だよな。
塩は？塩でも実験してみたんでしょ？
We used a handful of table salt on a plate for one experiment. Nothing happened.
お皿が邪魔だったか。
もちろん皿なしの状態でもやってみたが変化なしだった。
だったら食塩については一粒一粒を基準とした場合小さすぎるからダメとか。とっかかりが欲しい。
Looks like our genius girl's fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing the room, looking a little annoyed.
他には電話レンジに関連することで気づいたことある？
電話レンジではなく電話レンジ過去仮だ。
どっちでもいいわよ、そんなの。どうなの？気づいたことあるの？ないの？
Carissa looking at Naru looks like she's asking him, not me. True, he should know more about the phone wave native subject change than I do. He's done all the maintenance on it after all.
ああ、そうだ。一度こいつからすごい放電が起きたお。
何？そんな話は初耳だぞ。
オカリンがいない時だったからな。
Oh.
放電ってどの程度？
この開発室が蛍光灯で照らされたように明るくなったんだよ。それが2秒くらい続いたかな。
どういう状況で起きたの？
こいつにつないでる携帯の調整、専用のものを外して代わりに自分の携帯を接続して、
After testing the cell phone attached to it, I unhook it and put my phone in.
そしたらしばらくしてビリビリ。
それはいつのことだ？
昨日の昼だよ。オカリンがドクター中町の発表会を見に行った時。
Oh, isn't that when... isn't that when he sent the email to him?
ドクター中鉢。
I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel from John Titor. Maybe the current John Titor is actually Nakabachi.
だが待て、ダルよ、お前は言ったはずだぞ。ドクター中橋の発表会が中止になったと。
そう、その時。でもオカリンは中止にもかかわらずマユシと一緒に出かけていったろう。
No, I don't remember that. After all, Dr. Nakabachi's presentation wasn't cancelled the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else.
そういえばその時間、俺はダルにメールをした。着信しなかったのか？
メールって？
昨日 ATF で見せてくれたメール？
When I nod, Kurisu comes closer.
それって確か私がその発表会で男に刺されて死んだっていう内容だったわよね。
ああ、だがダルの携帯にはなぜか1週間以上前に届いていて。
は？あれってオカリンの嘘じゃないん？でないとタイムスタンプがおかしなことになるじゃん。
俺はいつも真実しか言わん。というか、そこまで言うなら送信履歴を見せてやる。
I whip out my phone and call up the history, but
ない。
it's gone. No trace of that mail remains. According to my memory, I think it was 30 minutes after Dr. Nakabachi's conference. About 10 people, including me, saw Kurisa's body, panicked, and fled Radican. That's when I sent that email. But no matter how many times I checked, there's no record of it. It should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the phone wave, named subject to change.
なぜないんだ。俺は確かに送ったぞ。昼の1時前には。
あ、まさにその時間だよ。放電現象が起きたのはいいともが終わる直前だったからな。
Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes. Inspiration. Edison will be proud. This isn't something you can accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius. I turned to Daru and Kurisu with a huge grin on my face.
なるほどな。そういうことだったのか。
Time travel.
何？
ああ、これはオカリンのいつもの癖だからあんま気にしない方がいいよ、マジで。
黙れ。俺は気づいた。気づいてしまったのだ。
I slapped the top of the phone wave, named subject to change.
俺が送ったメールの不可思議な現象と放電が起きたことにはズバリ何か関係がある。
That's even lame.
で、
And?
は？
Huh?
何か関係があるのは分かった。で、何かって何？
それを調べるのがお前の仕事だ、クリス。
橋田さん、この人と話すの疲れる。
最初はみんなそうだよ。基本的な対策は真に受けないこと。
そこ、俺の言動を全否定するな。
Okay. Don't deny all my actions. Whatever, I prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomena, it should bring us closer to understanding the time-step mystery.
ダル、放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ。
結構無茶な状態にしてたんだよな。自分の携帯を電話レンジにつなげてペケロッパで操作可能かどうかテストしてた。
Pekeroppa. I disconnected the phone plug into the phone wave, name subject to change, and replaced it with mine. And then I hear the door open in the lounge.
お腹すいた。
Mayuri comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work.
唐揚げ食べようっと。ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワン。オカリン、バナナ買っといてくれた？ねえ、オカリン。
When she enters the department room, her eyes go wide.
あれれ、お客さん？
Once she notices Kurisu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile.
マユシーです。よろしくね。
マキシェです。ラボメンになったみたいです。
ほんと？すごい！女の子のラボメンだ。
ダル、ペケロッパでどんな操作を？
さっき言った通りメールの着信設定の調整だって。遠隔操作のためのメールを受け取った時のモニタリング用でさ。だから同時に120秒の冷凍機能を使ってた。 PC からでも冷凍機能を起動できるようにしてやんだよね。
メイリー、ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを電話レンジカッコ仮の中へ。
みんなも唐揚げ食べる？一個ずつならあげてもいいよ。
With her usual neatness, Mayuri puts the chicken inside the microwave. Daru explains what everything on the computer monitor means. It doesn't look that different from the DOS. DOS? This operating system, an early 16-bit operating system. I enter 120 sharp on the keyboard and strike the enter key. Start spinning backwards on the turntable. Kurisu stares at the phone wave, name subject to change, as if not to let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice.
これで放電現象が起きた時の条件は再現したはずだな。
どうだったっけ？
そこに突っ立っている助手。
は？
他に誰がいるのだ？
いつから私はあんたの助手になった？
いいから、俺のメルアドに何かメールを送れ。
If we reproduce the condition correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave and subject change, it should arrive in a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant Kurisu just scowls.
私、あんたのアドレス
使えない助手だな。
勝手に助手にすんなと言ったろうが。
ダル、お前の携帯からメールを。
あ、おう、
適当でいい。
Anything.
クリスティーナは変態。これで送れ。
変態禁止って言っただろ。
じゃあ間を取って、オカリンは変態で。
この裏切り者め。
橋田さん、グッジョブ。
Kurisu grins and gives Darius a thumbs up. I really don't like this.
マユシーのバナナが
It saw that Mayuri has found the result of our latest experiment.
ベルバナになってるよ。
Only two.
実験に使わせてもらったの。
これマユシーのなのに。
メール送信するぜ。
マユシーさん、お金は後で払うよ。そこの法務員さんが。
なぜ俺なのだ。
もうどうしていつもマユシーの食べ物で実験するの？もしかしてこの唐揚げも実験してるのかな？
そういうことだ。
We are.
はいはーい。送信するお。送信ポチッとな。
Mayuri slips past me and steps up the active phone wave, name subject change. Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle.
おい待て、開けるなマユリ。
はや？
But it's too late. Blue white light fills the room, crackling angrily like the heart of a storm.
放電してる。
A violent sparking sound. I grab Mayuri and pull her away from the phone wave, name subject change.
なんかやばくね？
A thin cloud of smoke fills the room. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing lights. I try blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kurisu and Daru coughing.
全員怪我はないか。
なんとか。
2秒どころかもっと長い時間放電してなかった？
Mayuri squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers.
おかり。何が起きたのかな？
My vision gradually returns. Mayuri looks perplexed.
大丈夫か。やけどとかしてないか。
どこも痛くないから平気だと思うけど。
It looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. I may be an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Well, that was something. I wiped the sweat on my brow.
ちょっとこれ見て。
Kurisu's voice strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room. And what I see strikes me speechless. The large table in the center of the room is made of thick, solid wood. It can hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. That's why we placed the phone wave and name subject change and the X6800 on it. The table that was split in two, as if by a woodcutter's axe. The computer and other parts connected to the microwave are scattered across the floor. And the microwave itself has broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor.
なんぞこれ。どうなって。いくら電子レンジでも床に穴を開けるほど重くはないっしょ。
放電現象だけじゃこうはならない。それ以外の現象が。
I shake off my surprise. This is no time to be standing by with a jaw agape holding Kyoma. Seize the moment. According to Keikaku. All according to Kei-san. Kei-san means calculations. First, some maniacal laughter. Next, I tried to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately, it's still plugged into the phone wave. Name subject change. L like kangaroo. I whispered the word. Words that have no meaning. Words are used simply because they sound cool. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart.
マユシの唐揚げがひどいことになってる件について。
What? Marushi stands up and looks inside the phone wave. Name subject change. It's M in the floor, but he somehow managed to pry the door open.
黒焦げだ。まゆしの唐揚げ。
I pat Mayuri's shoulder to cheer
ジ
her
ュー
up.
シー唐揚げナンバー1は偉大な実験の成功のため尊い犠牲となったのだ。冥福を祈ろうではないか。
唐揚げのことはどうでもいい。今は電話レンジに
Wait,
何
what
が
about
起きたの
Mr.
か
Brown?
解析するのが先。
Mr. Brown?
どうでもいいなんてあんまりだよ。クリスティーナちゃん。
ちょっとそこのほーい今日はどうしてくれんのよ。マユシーさんが私の名前間違えて覚えてる。
それより換気した方がいいよ。
うるさい。黙れお前たち。
I fix everyone with an overpowering stare. This shall be remembered as the mammoth and the greatest experiment of the century succeeded and brought humanity a step forward in a new direction. These guys have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. My heart pounding, I detach my phone from the phone wave in subject change. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open and it still works. I bring out the list of emails. New emails should come on top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't one Daru sent to me before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomena is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history, and there I find it. Five days before, Okarin is a P. Success. I don't know why, but it was a success. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the same exact thing that happened to my someone step Kurisu email. A mail that sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th. And just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration.
すべてがつながった。一連の出来事が意味する唯一無二の答え。この電話レンジカッコ仮に隠された機能の真実。それが見えた。直感というより。そう。これは確信。
教えて。なんだっていうの。
Time travel. I feel my lips twist into a grin. I meet Kurisu glare head on.
まず最初に言っておこう。大発明のほとんどは何かの研究中に起こる偶然の産物であると。これをセレンディピティという。
脳書きはいい。
How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get on to the point.
メールは過去へと送られた。溶けかけた唐揚げは冷凍状態に戻った。房からちぎられたバナナは房へと戻った。
まさか。
Kurisu seemed to, as expected, of my genius
そのまさ
assistant.
かだ。
This is the choice of Steins Gate.
この電話レンジ過去仮はタイムマシンだ。
That's a time machine. Okay, I think I'll end it here because it's like, just over. We've just finished this part, okay? And I'll continue this tomorrow. where most probably we will talk a bit more about the time machine. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. I'll continue this tomorrow night. Okay, after meme. Okay, and I'm planning to stream tomorrow morning as well. Octopath Traveler. Okay, and just a heads up, I've actually bought Borderlands 3 because it was on sale. Maybe I'll play that soon. Okay. Well, either way, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow morning. So, bye bye.